Okay, here's a little tour around the shed. First thing to meet us is Kate Bush. Well, a sort of abstract Kate Bush. This is from her 1979 tour, which I was too young to go to, but I managed to pick this up on eBay, as I did a great many things in this shed. That's the program, and there's a bunch of ticket stubs and all sorts of bits and pieces all inside it. Excuse the noise, they're all playing outside. And I framed it because it's beautiful and it's a thing of joy. Tucked behind this big stack of Ivor the Engine offcuts is a pencil sketch page for a piece of 2000 AD artwork by Greg Staples. This is from Slane. Pulled that from him from a Magic PTQ in London, and it cost me 10 quid. Packing cases, rubbish bin. There we go, some bits and pieces, dehydration thing, whatever it is. Various posts and things I picked up over the years. Some games for the kids. More artwork, Steve Bell at the top there. That was a leaving card at the bottom for when I left the job, done by a friend of mine. That was just brilliant. Brian Bolland, oh, look at that reflection of the window in there. Brian Bolland, Actress and the Bishop. It's the first thing I ever bought off eBay. Then we have the original art for a page, a cover in fact, of a James Morrow compilation, and it's a little picture of Arthur. That's one I did years ago. That's the map of a building I did some work in, and I thought it looked so brilliant, all marked up with everything, that I'll stick it on the wall. Here's my desk. Right, there you go. So that's where I do stuff. Cutting table, knives, pens, bits and pieces. Underneath, more stuff stacked and stored away. Giant paperclip railways under the bottom there. Games and paper. Actually, that middle shelf there, that's all big bits of paper and mounting board and all sorts of stuff. Various thrift bargains I've managed to find. They're all stacked up there. Let's have a quick look, see anything there. And like any of those things? Recognise them? Nutty neckties, turbo, that kind of stuff. On the top, oh, look at that. How sad is that? A broken aeroplane, all in bits. Arthur and I used to fly that when he was about 2. I do need to get around to repairing it. My brother made it for me originally. Nestled in the corner, Kaplunk, a 1967 edition, which is coincidentally my birthday. My birth year, in fact. And there is one of my prize things. I don't know what's doing out here in the shed, subject to the whims of weather, but that is a original piece of page artwork from Judge Dredd, The Cursed Earth, drawn by my favourite 2000 artist, Mike McMahon. And you can see here Ronald McDonald kicking Burger King's ass. Those stories, or particular episodes of Cursed Earth, are never reprinted because of the copyright issues. And I've got an original page. How bloody brilliant is that? And it was a bargain as well. Again, another eBay purchase. Boxes and boxes and boxes. My wife's bike there when she did the triathlons. Spares mainly. Now we're looking at bits here, little prototypes and bits of cardboard and sticky paper and all sorts of stuff here. Oh look, that's my Best Card Game Award from UK Games Expo 2009. Look at that, this stuffed in the corner here like I've got so many other awards. More bits and pieces. Oh, look at that. A massive bag of Keyflower the Farmer's wheat. How could I possibly have obtained that? And what could I... Oh, bollocks. There we go. And what would I use them for? Well, littering the floor by the look of it. Snowdonia bits and pieces. More games. These are my own personal archive copies of things. See a number of Snowdonias there. So when I say I haven't got any Snowdonias left, I'm actually lying. This is my personal collection and I will not be getting rid of them for love nor money. More bits and pieces. Oh, look at that. Games, rules and prototypes. Shall we take a look in there? Let's just... Oh, that's the wrong one. So I'm going to have an old knackered copy of Cathedral there to get rid of that. Just like the wooden pieces in that. Not sure about the game itself. And the top though. Blimey, H.R. Geiger's Necronomicon. Oh, I'm going to do something with that one day. Push that out of the way. Oh, look at this. Let's have a little look in here. Haven't looked in here for a while. Monkey Tea Party. Yeah, still a bit of a concept, that one. I quite like the idea of a game where you're monkeys and you have to jump on the table and go and drink tea and eat cake and all that kind of stuff. That's that. Underground Paperclip Railways. Very difficult to open the box one-handed. I'll come back to that bit. There's probably nothing worth in it. What's that there? Oh no, that's somebody else's game. Chris Marling's Empire Engine. Hesker's Legacy. Okay, that's Bloody Legacy in its very, very first incarnation. That's Probably laminated cards in there. That's not my prototype, that's just some Lord of the Rings figures. Flundering Paws. Oh, that looks a bit like Scavenger Hunt. And a whole bunch of McDonald's Wombles. Look at that. What do they use those for? They're rather large player markers, aren't they? They're quite cute. Hello, hello. Ah, there we go. I blogged recently about this. This is the game that Bad Grandmas became. This is the game I did for my mates at work. So all of them sort of in various incarnations. They did actually produce a proper copy of it for them when I did a reunion a few years back. Ah, and there we go, look at that. What's that? Some more stuff. Let's throw that away, I'll sort that out in a bit. Oh, my Lord of the Rings glass has fallen out. So we have, oh look, I think that's the last copies of Totema in the world there. It's about 5 copies. We've got copper twaddles and some on the cards. Huge roll of this lovely bubble wrap for sending Ivors abroad. Talking of Ivors, just some localised copies. I've got a lot more in the shed next door to this one. But this is a few copies for bits and pieces. And then there's more stuff down here. There's a bit of Mourinho there. Look at that, and some vintage little party games. Down here in the dark murks behind this stack are all my reference books. You can see all those sorts of things I've got there. Thematic stuff. Just lots and lots. There's loads of stuff behind there, but I can't actually show you any of that. And then a lovely Spirit print, which I actually got from a comic convention, and didn't cost me a thing. I just had to turn up at 4 o'clock and they gave me this free picture, and it's a print. And it's actually signed by Will Eisner, who's passed away now. Limited edition, 1 of 500. I'm sure it's worth quite a bit. It's faded a bit because I had it on a wall with light shining on it, which is a terrible thing to do, but hey, they just don't make them like they used to. Deep dark behind the door corner. Well, that's a whistle stop tour of my my shed. Tony Boydell's shed, full of lovely things. Actually, I've just been cleaning it up. Oh look, didn't mention it before. That's the original artwork on the cards. Yeah, big cabinet's got loads of pieces in it. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye bye.